Welcome back, Dota friends. We got more Chongqing Major China qualifiers coming your way. It's Keen Gaming versus Team Root. I'm Basskip, great to be here casting for you guys today, and this is my last game for today, last game for the qualifiers, but that's not important. What's important here is that this is Group A, and both of these two teams are in the running for one of those top two spots moving forward into the playoffs tomorrow. But I think they both might need a win here. They're both now at the same number of points. Keen Gaming 3 points, Team Root 3 points, PSG LGD untouchable out in front 5 points. Well, I mean they could still be caught up to, I think, by eHome, who are still yet to play against Keen. But I would imagine for all intents and purposes PSG LGD are crushing Newbie Young right now. And they're going to end up with 7 points, which nobody else is going to be able to match in this group. So everyone else is still fighting it out for that number 2 spot. And this game is going to be very important for that. So last game, we saw a super Death Prophet looked pretty good, did quite well in the lane versus the Pugna, but Lifestealer went for a Midas. We had this Yao Axe that had a good farm, but comparatively little impact. And the DDC Dazzle was just kind of pushing out lanes the entire time. I feel like we never actually saw Root like properly play their lineup where they went and took a good initiation with the Axe Call and then followed it up with the Silence, and Death Prophet came in and did the damage, and they win the team fight, then they go and push an objective. Their lineup is pretty straightforward to play, but they just kind of got split and picked apart by Keen Gaming. Kaka making those nice sort of wave shove steals on his Rubik with the Stroke of Fate, and the Carrion Swarm or the Crypt Swarm made it really nice and easy to keep those lanes pushed out, and they kind of had the Naga Siren eventually winning the game for them. It looked like a really good Naga Siren game. It was difficult for Root to kind of deal with it with the heroes that they had. They really needed to get a call on the Naga, and that was kind of the only time that they got kills on her. So we got Beastmaster, Centaur, and Sand King banned out. Team Root are going to be given their Magnus. Though Keen Gaming immediately grabbing the Naga Siren. The Grimstroke is still in the pool. Rubik is in the pool. Lich is in the pool. What else have teams been prioritizing? The PA is, of course, banned. And Keen Gaming, alright, conventional wisdom dictates that Rubik is a good hero against Magnus, so that's what they're going to be picking up here. This lane is not looking fantastically strong between the Naga and the Rubik. It's just okay. It's not the worst safe lane in the world. And Team Root, if they want it, do now have the opportunity to take the Grimstroke for themselves. I would be so shocked if the Grim didn't end up being picked. It doesn't synergize quite as well with the Magnus as, say, like your Sand King or your Centaur or your Brewmaster, but alright. Never mind that. Root are just going to be grabbing themselves a Shadow Shaman. Alright. Very interesting.
10 seconds.
So the Shaman's been good. I think it provides a nice amount of
5 seconds remaining.
When I say tempo, I don't mean tempo in the sense that it makes the game faster for you. I mean tempo in the sense that there's this regularity to the Mass Serpent Wards, and it just kind of makes it easy for your team to play around. You're like, hey, we have Mass Serpent Wards off cooldown. Let's go push a tower, or let's go take a fight. Okay, Mass Serpent Wards are on cooldown. Let's back up. Let's go do something else. And you just kind of keep rinse repeating on that. So we are kind of looking at that here for Team Root. Lich is going to get banned. Looks like maybe a couple of support bans coming down the way. Anti-Mage actually banned. So I imagine that the new Anti-Mage is actually probably pretty decent against Naga. That's the one thing that's a little bit surprising about this Naga pick, is that I've seen people talking about the answer to the new Naga just being to make sure that you have Cleave. So the fact that Root already have this Magnus means that they're probably pretty happy. They're not going to get the Anti-Mage, but there's still other options in the pool. There's still the Slark, there's still a Jug. So we'll see what this how this Naga ends up coping. The other nice thing about the Shadow Shaman is it is going to speed up the game a little bit, and we've seen the Naga doesn't really do a whole lot with the build that people have been going for, right? 404, the new Riptide is not really so much of a like ganking, damaging ability as it is just a way to sort of farm the jungle. So I imagine that's what we're kind of looking at here. And it just, oh, that Dusa's still getting banned. All right. Sure. I still don't know how the... So I guess that Dusa must be decent against Naga, right? Or something. Or the Dusa can out-carry the Naga. Because otherwise, why would they ban it? Why would they bother getting rid of it? So it must be good, or it's good against the kind of lineup that Keen are trying to play here. Looks like maybe they just want to be the ones that have the far and away better late game, which I do think they had in the previous game. The Naga represented the biggest late game threat on the map. Keen now just grabbed the Jakiro. Okay, nice. They are going to be using that Naga Siren setup a little bit more effectively. The Jakiro also similar to the Rubik, able to just kind of go and push out lanes like a dumbass. So keep an eye out for that. Just Rubik and Jakiro shoving waves, buying time. Keen not really missing too much. A little bit of initiation lacking potentially. Though that'll likely get fixed from whatever their offlane hero is. And Root, if they want that Grimstroke, it's still in the pool. I think they want a hero that can catch these squishy supports. Like the Rubik and the Jakiro shouldn't be allowed to just rat lanes with impunity. I think it's important that Root pick like your Slark or... yeah, Slark or what, like a Storm Spirit or an Ember Spirit. These heroes that can just go and take the free kills on the Jakiro or the Rubik. Like hell, even a Clockwork like position 4 or something could be okay. But I think the Shaman's more likely to be a 4 and they're probably just looking for a 5. If not for the Naga, I think they would take Undying. But the Song just being able to completely delete the Tombstone for free is never any fun, so... yeah, they're not going to be going for that here. Okay. So Bane picked up. That's going to be the 5. Shadow Shaman 4. Nightmare is certainly nice setup for some skewer shenanigans. We saw that the other day with Lotak in the SEA qualifier. But Keen Gaming... what are they going to go for now? So there's quite a lot of single target lockdown on Team Root. I mean, if they hadn't already picked the 2 supports, you could talk about the Silencer being picked, but they are likely to just go for their off lane and then pick something else for mid, given that they have the last overall pick, so probably saving that there. What's still left in the pool? There is a Pangolier. There's the Brewmaster. Keen Gaming do actually play Brewmaster, and I think Brewmaster is actually quite good here. So I do think Brew is the best pick, but whether or not they're going to go for it is another question. And nope, just instead going to be going for the Doom. Okay, they don't have a ton of scouting for Doom at the moment. He is a big, beefy lad and difficult to deal with in lane, but I think Root might have enough damage for him. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not a huge Doom fan. The new Doom does feel, the new Devour at least feels quite strong, but
5
yeah,
seconds remaining.
we'll see. And Team Root, what are they going to go for? What carry do they like here? I think Jug is still just fine, to be honest. Like, the Healing Ward is good against Doom. It's good with Magnus. Scales pretty well. It's mostly whether or not they're willing to pick Slark into Doom, I think. Because the Slark does hunt these 2 supports on the Keen Gaming side fantastically. But the Slark is also maybe a little bit slow and whatnot. Okay, so they're just going to go for the Monkey King. That's nice. It leverages the lockdown of the Shadow Shaman and the Bane really well. They could still just run the Monkey King mid, and then they could have somebody else for the safe lane, so it gives them a little bit of flexibility here. And the new Monkey King with the Mischief 0.3 seconds of invulnerability is actually pretty insane in the right hands. Though there's not that much to dodge
5 seconds
this game, at least like projectile-wise from Keen. But we'll see how this works out. They've got big team fight combinations now, though. The Monkey King ult layered, or the Wukong's command layered on top of the RP. Keen Gaming comparatively more single target focused, though they do have the Naga Jakiro kind of gimmick. And of course, there's always going to be the potential for the Rubik to steal that RP, which could be completely game winning. So I got to keep an eye out for that. And now the big question is just mid. Both teams looking for a mid hero. They got a ban apiece, and I don't know. I think Keen Gaming could actually get away with picking like a Zeus or something in this spot. It's pretty good scouting against the Monkey King. He doesn't really like playing against Magical Burst. Root just going for Puck. Okay, so even more team fight escalation here. Yeah, it's got some synergy with their other heroes. Just the overall team fight theme. You can skewer people out of Dream Coil as well. Get that break stun going.
10 seconds remaining.
Relatively difficult to counterpick. I mean, the TA has already been
5 seconds
banned.
remaining.
So what do Keen want? Zeus looks okay. Invoker looks okay. Lina is also there. There's tons of mid picks here, actually. We saw a sniper earlier today, though that was from Team Root, so it is going to be Super Puck. He's got a very traditional mid lane pool, like DK,
You may now
Puck,
select your
Death
heroes.
Prophet. Sort of a bygone era. Wait. They just picked Dragon Knight. Why don't they just... Shouldn't Root just put Monkey King mid now? I think they should just put Monkey King mid. Put Monkey King mid and put the Puck versus the Doom. Why not? Monkey King gives Dragon Knight a real hard time. It's not fun at all. And then, I mean, yeah, Monkey King's decent against Doom. Sure. Or at least it seems like he would be decent against Doom. Can just easily get his stacks up against him. Doom's pretty slow now. Since people aren't really getting many points in Scorched Earth early on. But yeah, I think it might be worth putting the Monkey King mid. And then a rotation from either support, I think, kills the Dragon Knight. We'll see what happens, though. That could turn out to be a very important decision this game, whether or not they lane that mid. Because Keen don't really have a hero that they can put mid that's going to deal any better with the Monkey King. Like, Naga doesn't want to be there. Doom doesn't really want to go 1v1 mid. Seems like just a waste of the hero. So I don't know what they do if the Monkey King goes mid. It does feel like with the Puck pick, Keen Gaming do have, I would say, the better late game here. They've got the better Tricore. So we do need yeah, we're gonna need some action to happen from Team Root. They're gonna have to make some plays. They're gonna have to be the aggressors in this game.
Prepare
Yeah,
for
see,
battle.
Super's gonna be playing a side lane, and they are gonna be putting the Monkey King mid versus the Dragon Knight. I like this decision a lot. And then we've got Shadow Shaman plus the Magnus. Mag already skilling up in power, so Shaman is going to hit insanely hard. Look at that, plus 15 damage. Victoria is owning.
Nice.
We do have this Kaka Rubik once again. He's nice and shiny. He's got some very expensive hats. They're all gifts. Well deserved. He's a pretty sick Rubik player. Alright. So Keen coming out here with both of those supports to the top lane initially. And Keen are rotating their lanes a little bit. They're going to be running an aggro tri-lane with the Naga Siren and putting the Doom by himself down at bottom. So the Naga might consider getting a point in the ensnare early on here. Keen, alright. Breathe Fire thrown out, a little bit of damage onto Super. It is going to end up being 2 bounty runes apiece, whole bunch of taunt spamming going on. See how this mid lane goes. Last time I saw this, the Monkey King owned, but I've also seen Monkey King start with an Orb of Venom in this matchup, and Neverend is just going for QB Stout. And the Dragon Knight does get the slightly better block, though it gets blocked under the tower. Though I think he would prefer this lane to keep on pogoing back and forth, as opposed to it just being static. Because if it's static, that's when the Monkey King can just start running up on him and getting those stacks. But if they're just underneath one another's towers, then not too bad for the DK. But as you can see, it's just super easy to get your Jingu stacks going. A little bit of damage onto the Shadow Shaman, but he is punching hard. And Jakiro's only got a couple of tangos to his name here. So not the best situation for him. Kaka, Fade Bolt. And Old 11 has not skilled anything just yet. Don't know if he's waiting to see the 1 minute creeps. Actually, this big camp getting blocked, so. Team Root preventing the Doom from getting over there. Old Chicken has gone for the point in the mirror image first here. I think this is way better than Riptide. Why would you bother getting Riptide level 1? Back when Riptide wasn't active, sure. Now that it's this passive, Super punching up against Old 11. He has skilled the Devour, but he hasn't used it yet, so it doesn't actually have the HP regen. There you go. Now he's got it. Mid lane, Monkey King a little bit ahead, but Dragon Knight's just running, you know, just doing aggro tricks and spamming the Breathe Fire. That's the thing about the Dragon Knight. Even these matchups where he loses, he still gets something. Breathe Fire still gets you some levels, and you still eventually get your level 6, and you can eventually rotate to a lane and go and find a tier 1 tower. Oh, did you see it? This is a very awkward place for you to be, but it looks like he's going to be fine just to walk it off. No lift on the Rubik. Super close to level 2, actually. Taka just keep him away, doesn't end up canceling the last little bit of that salve, but DDC still has the brain sap, so. Heals up off of that. Ooh, Kaka gonna go for the side pull. They do need to interrupt this. It's gonna be nice and easy to stop. Even gonna catch him with a little bit of orb damage. Super committing for this kill. He wants it. Can they finish it off? DDC super long range brain sap. And down goes Kaka. They sense their opportunity and they pounce. Very, very nice. Yeah, Magnus farming pretty nicely down at bottom. Old Chicken actually feeling the pressure from this dual lane. Oh my god, that's a double damage empowered Shadow Shaman. He is hitting for 180 damage, 170 damage at this point in the game. Oh my god. Alright, blocking the small camp. Oh, this is so smart. Wow. So block the small camp so they can't pull and then connect it. But you have access to this to pull into the lane. Oh, that's very nice from Victoria. I'm actually nerding out after that play so hard. Note to self. Do this in my pubs. Oh, Dark. Alright, is gonna try for the direct pull. Does he get it? Looks like he is actually. Naga trying to keep them away from interfering. And does do so successfully. Okay, well, only one creep can fit through this little tree. Everyone else is panicking. How do we get here? Do I want to go left? Right? No, wait. My ally's dead. I'll go up. They finally figure it out. And the wave pushing nice and safe under to the Naga Siren, getting the farmer to the tower. Okay, well, I thought that stack was a smart decision, but never mind. It turns out that Dark can just pull it this way and everything's fine. Up top, Super. Not a whole lot of farming going on in this lane. Everyone just punching the crap out of each other. DK finds himself a Haster and still not doing great at mid. But trying his best. What items does he even have? Just going for a couple of bracers, it looks like. What have they found? DDC very low, but 11 also quite low in the trees. If he tries for the TP out, he might just end up dying. Orb doesn't connect. Super jaunting forward, looking for a few more auto attacks. 11 pops the salve. Kaka's got the lift and a fade bolt. Down bottom, Old Chicken taking more damage. Just action everywhere. Super needs to be somewhat careful. Could get lifted back into an Infernal Blade, but he does have the orb to be able to escape. 5-minute bounty runes coming up. Kaka just going for a little stack on these neutrals. And DDC realizing just now that, wait, I gotta grab bounties. Hold up. So, Keen Gaming get 3 of 4. So we managed to grab both down on the bottom side of the map. Super. Alright, trying to fake it out. Jaunt's over here, but Kaka manages to get the lift. Doesn't manage to get in front of him, unfortunately. So no body blocks, no follow-up Infernal Blade, and no kill. Very close run thing, though. This pole camp continues to be a huge source of amusement at bottom. Everybody just trying to drag their creeps into there. Yeah, kind of low, but he's got a salve. Super getting a run at once again. Also has a salve. 11 really wants this Infernal Blade. Where's Bane? Alright, DDC's here. Sees Kaka, but can't really kill him. They could get the Shaman could rotate mid. He's actually got a point in Hex. No point in the Shackles just yet. Somewhat interesting build. Never end 303. So no real rotation potential for this Monkey King. And not super fast at pushing in the wave either. That's the one thing about mid Monkey Kings that we do sometimes see. Kaka trying to TP mid is a little bit of a bait. I don't even know. It doesn't end up getting cancelled. DDC. 11's chasing him. He's got the shockwave in 1 second's time. Hadouken finishes him off. Stacking that camp was well worth it. They got the Satyr spawn, got the shockwave, and that got that kill. Yeah, Kaka tried to TP mid. DDC ran forward to cancel it. And then DDC just in an awful position because he got lifted right afterwards and died. I don't know if that was worth it. I don't even know if the Monkey King was in trouble. I don't think so. DK's only now just got level 6 and he doesn't even have a point in Dragon Tail. So how are they going to set up that kill? I think DDC just getting baited by the TP scroll, to be honest. Alright. So far, tiny bit of an advantage in favor of Root. They get the lift back onto the puck. His orb's kind of been wasted. 11 does manage to get the Infernal Blade onto him. Super looking like he's just going to tick out to that. He does manage to turn around with the orb, doing a little bit of damage before he goes down. So they can find the turnaround kill onto Kaka, but still a good trade for Keen Gaming. They only rotated 2 heroes up here, and now they know that the Shaman is on the top side of the map. DK popping his ultimate. Actually just going to start chipping away at the tower. So yeah, the one thing that we do sometimes see these mid Monkey Kings going for is getting quite a lot of points in the tree dance and then just nuking the wave out non-stop. But not so here for Never End. More points in the Boundless Strike. And I think that makes life a little bit more difficult now that we get to this point of the lane. Shaman trying to rotate. They would like a kill here if they could get it. Up top, Puck in trouble once again. Keen Gaming bringing him down. Dark getting jumped upon. Can they find this kill? Alright, Boundless Strike set up. Nice and easy for Never End. Even getting some good healing out of that. Dragon Knight having nothing to do with this lane. He's just hitting some neutral creeps.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Nobody
attack.
wants to get anywhere close to this Monkey King, but his reign of terror in this game is only going to last so long. I worry that this Puck is not doing very well, and again, I still think it's up to Team Root to actually be the ones making plays here. DDC, alright, he's got himself a Brain Sap. 11's going to be looking for another Infernal Blade. They throw out the Wukong's command. DDC, looks like he should just tick out. It's a 1-for-1 support trade, but they forced the rotation from the Monkey King. So I'm still going to call that a win for Keen Gaming. And by the numbers, it's a little bit more gold, a little bit less experience. But this mid-tier 1 tower almost dead to the Dragon Knight. Needs to be a bit careful, does not have the mana for a Breathe Fire, and now Super is TPing, and he's got a Dream Coil. So you won't be able to TP out of this one. There's way too much lockdown. They get the silence onto the Jakiro. He can't do anything else. It's a 3-man Dream Coil. Keen Gaming not making the best decisions here. Kaka does manage to get the lift off. That saves his life for a little bit longer. He's actually got a Fade Bolt. Super needs to be careful. He is salving up to survive the tower shots. Neverend is going to be jumping in looking for this kill. Hops back down off the tree. And Neverend does end up getting the double. Alright, well. Dragon Knight overstepping his bounds a little bit there and has now knocked the tower into deny range as well. So that's going to be triple kill for Team Brute. Ooh, old chicken. Are beat up by Yao. Does Yao actually have the damage to finish this kill? It's 4-point shockwave, and he gets it. Alright, nice. Needed every single one of those auto attacks to get that kill. But Naga, no point in the song or anything. It is just this greedy farming build that we've been seeing. So. Alright, this is more like it for Team Root. This is how this game has to go. They gotta just keep making aggressive plays. They've got the blink on the Magnus now. The Monkey King is going for an aggro build as well. No messing around with Battle Fury or anything like that. They just got to keep going. Keep finding pickoffs. Keep using every Dream Coil. Keep using every RP. Just kill, kill, kill. And that's the other thing. They need to get kills to push towers. They're not particularly quick at pushing objectives, so they have to just keep this pressure on. Oh, Naga. Old chicken gets jumped. Shadow Shaman's got the lockdown, and with this double damage, it's an extremely easy kill. Monkey instantly TP's top. Super's got the Dream Coil ready. Neverend has had a fantastic time starting mid against the Dragon Knight, and he is now using that strength to just hop around from lane to lane, finding kills everywhere that he goes. Old 11 doesn't even have the Doom skill. Okay, Dream Coil gets dropped. Wait, did they just think that he does have Doom? He doesn't want to jump in and get Doom. Wukong's command comes out. Rubik's already out of it. He's trapped inside of the trees, though. They get the lift over onto Neverend, straight back into the ice path. He's tanky, but not tanky enough. Big rotation from Keen as they take out the Monkey King. Now swarming this tower, looking for an additional tier 1. Did mid tower end up getting denied? Yeah, Monkey King denied it. Okay. Good, but still. DK comes up here and grabs the last hit on this one, so he's not even doing that badly in terms of net worth. And Doom just picking up, oh my god, Doom Vanguard. What do you do about this hero now? It's gonna take a really big rotation to kill him. Mag Vanguard? Why? Why, Yao? Your team needs to just go. You need to make plays. You can't wait. You can't wait versus this Naga Siren. I don't think you should just let the Naga farm.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
What is the point of this? You're like, oh, I've got Empower. I'm still gonna farm my Blink fast. This is like wasting 5 or 6 minutes that you could just be using ganking. Oh, dark. Nice bat. Gets slain by the Boundless Strike. Alright, Team Root pushing bottom. I think they just got to keep going with their Shaman. He's got another Mass Serpent Wards up in 20 seconds time. Shockwave being stolen by Rubik, so once again, Kaka going to be able to find some nice farm this game. There's plenty of good nukes for him to steal. Boundless Strike's not bad, but not great. The Ether Shock's really good. Old Chicken jumped. Oop, dodges the Boundless Strike. There is a Fiend Script for him, though, and that should be all that they need. Neverend thought about backing off and actually going to get chopped down. Old 11 finds him. They will still end up losing the Naga. They're going to pop the Doom onto the Monkey King, though, and looks like it is going to end up being a 1-for-1 trade. No, the Bane's actually already dead, and the Shaman's now getting run down. Puck runs in with the Dream Coil, but it might just be a little bit of a case of too little too late as the stolen shackles from Kaka go to work, locking down Super. They're going to lose 4, and meanwhile Yao is just farming with a Vanguard on the other side of the map. Huh?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
What is going on? Team Root, hello? Man, those Mass Serpent Wards did so much damage, but nobody else did any. Maybe it was the right decision for the monkey not to commit there. But I don't think he even needed to jump on the tree, because like the Fiend's Grip was happening, and he ran over here, and then he was like, oh shit, there's a Fiend's Grip. I need to jump up and then jump back down, and then just gets immediately Quelling Bladed down by the Doom, and the fight turns into a disaster. If the Monkey King actually hits the Naga a little bit and gets his Wukong's command off, it's a completely different story, but it just seems like Team Root not all on the same page here, and King Gaming going to be going for a smoke. Heading up towards top. Not a super easy kill. What can they find? DDC waiting to break the smoke and does do so. But the Naga is still just farming. I mean, he did just die, but now he's back to farming. And Old 11 is the #1 net worth in the game. Could even just go for a Radiance this game. Would be very good against the Magnus and the Puck. Even the Monkey King. Oh my god, Kaka's got level 4 in power. Give that to your Dragon Knight. He wants that catch up. Okay, nice. DK's farming. Give it to your Doom. Let's go, Kaka. Empower everybody. Wait, come on. Empower your Doom. Do it. Never mind. He's just non-stop empowering Dragon Knight. Okay, what are Team Root doing? They have another Mass Serpent Wards. Why don't they just go Mass Serpent Wards mid? Why is that not the play? I guess they're waiting for the Blink Dagger on Super? There's already a Blink Dagger on this Dragon Knight. He's ready to fight. He's ready to rock and roll. He knows what his team's game plan is here. His job is just to keep on fighting until this Naga Siren can hopefully win them the game. Monkey King also pushing bottom. Team Root, there are tier 1s to take. Why are you so obsessed with this tier 2? I don't really understand. Okay, can they find Old Chicken? Yes, they can. Another Mass Serpent Wards dropped on him, down in the same spot. Can they finish this kill? Monkey King up on the tree! He just gets caught by the Macro Pyre! What is happening here? Monkey King's not casting his spells, and they are just gonna end up losing another 2-for-1. The Mass Serpent Wards getting farmed, and no more map progress. Why not Wukongs? Why not... What was that? Monkey King did 400 damage.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I don't understand. I'm so confused by Team Root. I like some of these players as well, but like, I just don't know what they're doing. Is this Blink Dagger up for? Yeah, okay, they've got the blinks. Please, Team Root, let this be the timing. Your Monkey King had such an amazing start to this game. It looked like he was owning. He looked completely unstoppable, and now he's just died twice to getting chopped off the trees. Alright, RP. On to Old 11. He's a tanky boy, but they've got lots of lockdown. Can they actually kill him? He's got 2 Devour stacks running. They've got the Monkey King. That's what they need. He's the damage. Old 11 turning towards him, thinking about the Doom. Another Hex. This Crimson Guard, he's so damn tanky. Now they come in looking for the turnaround. They get the stun onto the Monkey King. He's got the Wukong's command. I think they can just turn and fight this Dream Coil onto 2. Monkey King this time around does manage to get his ultimate out. Dark's dead. This is more like it for Team Root. Team Gaming, not a fight that they can take. They thought that they could after all those spells got used on the Doom, but now they chase even further. Aka going to be brought down. Manages to phase shift for half a second, but... Alright, this is more like it. Team Root making the plays, using their ultimates. Let's go get one of these other objectives, boys. How about that? Does that sound like it? Naga's just farming on the other side of the map. You can't really stop her. Well, I mean, they've been successful in ganking her a couple of times, but I think they just gotta focus on taking out these towers, shutting down the map control. Monkey King is just farming for a BKB. We got the defusal up on the Naga. Old 11 is just going for, what, maybe a BKB of his own? Just an Ogre Axe queued up right now. DK also going to be going for a BKB. Kaka still working on his Yules. Actually, not going for Yules. He's going to be going for an Aether Lens this game. Some pretty good Aether Lens spells. Both of the Bane and Shadow Shaman are both like Aether Lens supports, so worth it to just steal the Aether, to have an Aether Lens there. Guess he goes Aether Lens, Blink, try and steal the RP. Oops, Bane gonna get caught. What did he steal? Get the Rain Sap. Quick death. Victoria still mostly playing this bottom lane. Okay, mid lane's gonna get pressured a little bit by Yao. And Super is ratting the other side lanes. He's just going for a Dagon. But game, once again, kind of stalling for a second, so the Nagas aren't going to continue to farm nicely. Maybe Monkey King BKB is what they're waiting for. They have these 2 blinks. I think they can go and make another play with blinks, but are they going to smoke? The smoke's going to get scouted by this Observer Ward. They're doing the right thing. They're putting down the sentry before the smoke, but it's still kind of getting spotted. And Keen Gaming are actually smoked themselves, looking for something as 4. Blink Dagger on the Dragon Knight. Who sees who first? Is there going to be an RP? The immediate Hex. RP getting dropped onto the Doom, but he's tanky. They skewer them together. The Monkey King, they get them both trapped inside of the Mass Serpent Wards as the Wukong's command also gets dropped on their heads. The Song of the Siren. Disengaging it though. Dragon Knight going to be okay, and now they get the turnaround with the Ice Path. Macro Pyre. Monkey King's got his BKB, however, so even with the Doom, he can keep on fighting. It's a 3-man Dream Coil. Keen Gaming have the high ground. It's a 2-for-1 so far. Old 11 still tanky. Monkey King chasing forward. The cleave is doing big damage to these supports. He's got himself a triple. He's even finding time to taunt in the middle of this fight as 2 buybacks coming in now from Keen. What can they actually find? Old Chicken looking for the net onto the Monkey King. He's still cleaving everybody. He's still healing through everything. Team Root, this is the timing. The BKB is what they needed. Ultra kill for Never End. Can he find anybody else off of these buybacks? Can we score this man a rampage? Yeah, I was looking for it, but a good TP out from Dark. Alright, Team Root. That's what they needed. Skewer both people together into the Wukong's command. It wasn't even the best RP, but that's what we're looking for. Everybody else provides the control. Monkey King provides the damage. Never End is going for a Mantis style next. Okay. I guess he doesn't want to have to pop BKB every single time he gets netted, but this is a little bit interesting. I guess agility is also pretty good damage for him this game. Oh, they get the Boundless Strike onto the Rubik. Catching him out. Old 11 TPing in, but what does this Doom actually do? He's chasing forward. Alright, there's an Infernal Blade. Looking for this. He doesn't have the Doom off cooldown, and Never End is just healing up a little bit more. Pops the BKB, wants to keep on fighting. DDC also chasing. Old 11 takes a while to kill, but I think they've got this. Boundless Strike and one more auto attack. Keen Gaming are kind of getting caught up in the pace of the game that Team Root are applying. This is a lot of pressure, but they just can't seem to go and push the other lanes. They're not going to go and farm. They're just going to keep on fighting. Yao does have a skewer soon. Dream Coil onto Dark. He breaks it immediately. Does just get Dagon down by Super. Team Root in the last couple of minutes have just been pushing this net worth lead more and more and more.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Can they keep this up? They're still looking for it. They catch another Boundless Strike, and that's another Rubik kill. Alright, Mass Serpent Ward's down. Tier 2 gonna get dropped next. Naga off, trying to farm on the other side of the map, but not a whole lot of net worth. This is a really big advantage for Team Root. Lots of money on Victoria. Again, this is a super important match for them to win if they want to keep their dreams alive here in the major qualifiers.
Radiant are scanning.
Okay, those last couple of deaths and the buyback setting him really far back from his BKB. The Doom's gonna have his BKB soon, but I just don't even know what that does. It just seems like he's mostly getting died. He's mostly dying to just getting right-clicked by the Monkey King, who now has a Desolator. Okay, yeah, this is more like it. This is what I think Team Root need to be doing. They just need to be fighting non-stop, keep the pressure up, look to take a lane of Rax within the next 10 minutes. Like, win the next fight, take the Roche, put it on your Monkey King, start hitting some buildings, take an objective with every single Mass Serpent Wards. Yeah, Victoria even going to start putting all that money towards an Aghanim Scepter. Alright. This is good stuff. And Team Root now smoked. They're not just gonna. They don't have. I don't think they have the vision to just walk into the pit. They're actively looking for a fight right now. What are they gonna see? Super. All right. His smoke gets broken, so he phase shifts. Monkey King still feeling brave, chasing forward. Can they get him down off this tree? They won't be able to. He hops down, kills off Dark, and now they're looking for more over at mid lane. They've actually managed to find out Kaka's Rubik. Just the two supports teaming up. They will be able to auto attack him down, and now the Dragon Knight is being caught. Dream Coiled. Wukong's command drops right on top of him, and that is 3 quick picks for Team Root. Doom doing his best to push out the top lane, but can't really threaten this tower all that much. And Team Root, ooh, they've got so many choices, but the double damage is going to decide it for them. They're just going to head straight into the Roshan pit. And wasting no time, Mass Serpent Wards on this as well. Get the Aegis for the monkey.
Middle tower has fallen.
King Gaming, Old Chicken's still just farming. He's gonna get some damage on this bottom tier 1 tower.
Dire's structures
Puck
are
already has a
fortified.
dig on 3.
Dire are
So if the supports weren't dying enough already,
into the dire.
the Puck is certainly going to do that for it. That's the other nice thing about this Puck pick. This is what I was talking about, right? The Keen Gaming supports, their lot in life, especially with the Doom pick, is that they want to be pushing the lanes a whole lot. But the Monkey King and Puck just punish them so hard. If they ever go and try and touch a wave, they either just get jumped by Puck and zapped, or they get jumped by the Monkey King and boundless struck in the face. Okay. Now an 11k lead. Dota Plus deciding that it does like the chances for Team Root. We were up, like around 14 minutes, we were up around 75% for Keen Gaming, but as the net worth and experience start to swing back, so too does that win probability graph. Keen Gaming do just seem to be hunkering down a little bit and waiting for the Naga Siren to continue farming. And Old Chicken has been relatively uninterrupted for the last few minutes. So Team Root, what are they actually going to do with this Aegis? Still have it for quite some time. Monkey King is just going for a butterfly. Yeah, I like the decision, sure. Ooh, they got the... Okay, maybe that's what they were waiting for. Ags, Mass Serpent Wards, and the Shadow Shaman. If they can avoid using the wards for the tier 2, then I think this is going to give them a high ground opportunity with the Aegis. Doom has just gone for a Shiva's. Okay, deciding against the BKB. I don't think the BKB was going to do much for him anyway. Like, it's not going to help against RP. Sure, there's some lockdown, but you'd much rather that they spend their spells on you than your other heroes. So long as you get the Doom out, you're okay. Though that might not be so easy. He doesn't have a Blink Dagger or a Shadow Blade or anything. Ooh, Monkey King. Up here. What does he see? Spots the Dragon Knight. Who does he see? Ooh. Macropire getting dropped. They drop the RP over onto the Naga Siren though, and that's super finding a mega kill streak. Nice easy pick off. Old 11 trying for the TP out around the corner. Won't be able to interrupt that. Victoria also hunting for more. Kaka stops for a little bit of farm. They're both just going to pass one another by. They see the Shadow Shaman going for these D wards, but he does not see the Rubik. Is Rubik going to be able to come over here and make something happen? No. Kaka just going to back off into the base. Still working on that Blink Dagger. Okay, Naga Siren dev for 22 seconds. Team Root, are they going to commit the Mass Serpent Wards for this mid push? They don't have the Monkey King here. Never End is actually just pushing out top.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Did they bother? Got the Empower stolen for Rubik. Dragon Knight is pushing at bottom. Alright, yeah, Monkey King just making sure that top wave is pushed all the way in. Now going to head over to mid. Easily take out this tier 2 tower. Are they going to try for the high ground? The RP is still on cooldown for 60 seconds, but they do have the Dream Coil, they do have the Wukong's Command, and they do have the Aegis. Alright, there's those Mass Serpent Wards. Song of the Siren going to get popped. Magnus just blinks in. He does have a skewer to disengage a little bit. They're going to clean up all of the wards. They're waiting with the Ice Path, Macropire, Magnus. Also getting lifted. Nightmare saves him for a second. He's going to go for the skewer, but DK's right on top of him with the Dragon Tail. And TG, that's a good Dream Coil, but not TG, TR. Good Dream Coil, but a bit of an overcommitment. And they will have to back themselves out. Now, they've only got the Aegis for another minute and 10 seconds. Can probably just head down bottom and grab that tier 2 tower. Probably, at least once the Magnus is up, he'll have, he will have his RP. Keen Gaming are gonna go for a smoke. Heading into the opposing jungle, but Team Root are not anywhere near there. Naga, does she have her Manta style? She does. Okay. Still needs a few more items to be all that scary, but at least still up there in terms of farm. Though the next few minutes are going to be pretty decisive. 40 seconds to go on the Mass Serpent Wards. The illusions are pushing top. What's the TP situation? Jakiro doesn't have one at the moment. Naga's already TPing back. DK just waiting for the cooldowns, but the tier 3 tower is getting whomped by this Monkey King. He's only got the Aegis for another couple of seconds. He needs to be careful about what he does here. Aegis just about to be reclaimed. Okay, Aegis down. Monkey King does just walk away. And with that, Team Root, they do still have some vision here. They could actually try to go back in. Monkey King gonna show his face one more time. They do have the Mass Serpent Wards in 4 seconds time. Song of the Siren on cooldown for the same amount though. Keen Gaming could just make the same play once again. Using the Mass Serpent Wards to clean up the... Using the Song of the Siren to clean up the Mass Serpent Wards. Alright, Team Root just gonna back up.
A prize!
Trying to establish this perimeter to find some kind of a catch. Oh, the Dragon Knight. He's outside of the base. Who they found the RP on? It's actually over onto the Doom. I think they should have the damage to kill him off. Song of the Siren going to try and save him, though. That means they don't have the song for the Mass Serpent Wards now, however. And a little bit further over, Kaka, alright, having a bit of a jaunt war with Super. They're both going to be fine. Team Root do have some bounty runes to go and grab on the bottom side of the map, so I'll probably see them pick those up before they try and do anything else. Or are they just going to go straight up for the high ground? Still feeling the pressure, still feeling like this is their best timing. They really want to keep on going. Keen Gaming all waiting immediately up the hill. Ready to go. Just need to look for a good Doom target. They're going to try and stop the Shadow Shaman from getting the wards down. The Bane Sleep is going to buy him a little bit of time, but he's still stunned. The Crimson Guard also working. Now the Aghanim's wards get dropped. Never End, he's sitting inside of the Wukong's command. They've got the Fiend's Grip onto the Dragon Knight, but no Radiant casualties just yet. The Monkey King's being doomed. He can't actually heal. They skewer back the Doom, but it's not enough. Without the Monkey King, I don't think that they can win this fight. The Rubik stole the Fiend's Grip, and that locks down the Magnus. Super looks like he will be the only one to escape. But even then, Dragon Knight chases forward. Nice Ice Path right on the tip from Dark, and that will be Keen Gaming winning this fight in spectacular fashion. The Monkey King getting doomed just couldn't do enough damage, and the Wukong's command was totally in the wrong direction. Well, I think he was on this... Wait, was he on this tree and then he used it? But, like, Keen just kited away from the Wukongs, and then Monkey King didn't actually do anything after that. Oh, no, we may have already hit the turning point, ladies and gentlemen. Naga's gonna have this heart before too long, so her illusions are really gonna be gumming up the works for that Wukong's command. And Team Root, net worth and experience, both getting eroded. Win percentage also heading back. Naga gonna have the level 20 talent before too long. Kaka still has this Fiend Script for another 45 seconds, so he is on the prowl looking for kills. And Root, the fact that this base still stands completely intact for Keen Gaming has to be so painful. 11's gonna have the BKB in a second, so there won't be any way to really stop him getting the Doom off. He should just be able to beeline. That's the one problem as well with Team Root's lineup, is that the only source of damage really is the Monkey King. So all he has to do is just beeline the Monkey King in every fight and doom him, and then that's kind of the end of that. DK gets the PM talent. He's going to be going for an AC, so less armor for him, but more armor for his team. Super, let's have his Dagon 5 and some Boots of Travel. So if he finds a crucial pick off, then, you know, that could give them the opportunity that they need, but the clock feels like it's ticking, and Keen Gaming reestablishing a lot of control on their side of the map. Kaka's got a Blink Dagger now, so Magnus has to be extremely careful with how he uses the RP. Yao does have a Shadow Blade to help position it a little bit better, but it's just Illusions pushing out these waves for now. Alright, Shaman's at least got a Blink. That's going to help him get these Mass Serpent Wards down. Ooh, double damage waiting outside of the pit. Monkey King's gonna go for it, but gets immediately Fiend Script by the Rubik. They're gonna focus onto him. Dream Curl interrupts it. Yao only finds the RP onto one. Song of the Siren to disengage. Can they doom this Monkey King? They're waiting for it. 11's thinking about it. Who's he going to go for? He does toss the doom over onto the Monkey King. The RP's been stolen by Kaka. He's got the blink. He's going to look for the play. He finds it onto 2. Now the Monkey King completely locked down. No hope. It is taking them a while to find these kills. The Dragon Knight being shackled. Monkey King lifted now. Super still getting some Dagons off. He's not dead yet, but it's still going to be Keen Gaming winning this fight. Monkey King buys back into the game. Shadow Shaman still fighting, but Kaka locking him down. They can't quite finish off the Dragon Knight. Monkey King arrives. The Boundless Strike finds 1 kill immediately. He finally gets the Wukong's command out, but the cores from Keen are managing to escape, and now they're buying back. The Nagas bought back into the game here. Both teams sensing their opportunity to take this Roshan fight. Ooh, okay. So 3 deaths, 3 buybacks. Actually a reasonably big fight win for Team Root, but the Monkey King buyback has to be the biggest one of all here. They get the lift onto the Magnus. What have they stolen? It is the Empower. Nice 2-man Ice Path. Dragon Knight going to be running forward, looking for more. He does get hexed. Yao still stuck inside of this Macropyre, though. The Shadow Shaman getting locked down by the Naga Swarm. Finished off. Monkey King can't stay here and fight. He does have his BKB, but no Wukong's command. So Keen Gaming claim the victory after all is said and done, and they are to the victor goes the spoils. They head into the Roshan pit. They're going to claim this Aegis. They're going to put that on their Naga Siren. Cheese on the Doom, I would imagine, and these heroes just continuing to get tankier and tankier. They're just getting out of the range where the Monkey King damage is going to be enough, since it's only the Monkey King scaling in terms of DPS for Team Root. Alright, here we go. Aegis picked up. Old Chicken going to be going for the Butterfly next. Okay. Spots Puck. Gets the Dragon Tail onto him. Nightmare buys a little bit of time. They get the lift back into the Ice Path. There's so much chain stun for Super. Can he actually escape? He's waiting for it. Does manage to jump a little bit further away, but there's yet another Dragon Tail. He's dead for 80. He does have a buyback. The Magnus up soon. Monkey King threatening bottom. Does almost have the level 25, but Keen Gaming continue their march up towards the high ground. There is a glyph available. Elder Dragon form getting popped. DDC could glimmer forward and look for some kind of a Fiend Script. They get the immediate lift onto the Puck. He tried to clear the wave, but he's just going to get locked down once again. Super. Alright, there's the phase shift, but his Blink Dagger's on cooldown. How does he escape this one? It's a short jaunt away, but he's going to be alright. DDC waiting over on the side. The Wukong's command gets deployed. They are going to RP onto the Dragon Knight, skewering him back in. But it looks like he might actually be okay. They've got the Fiend's Grip. Nightmare is... actually, yeah, Fiend's Grip locking him down. Dragon Knight still trapped inside of the base. Keen Gaming making the decision that they're not going to go in. Old 11 blinks in, looking for the Doom, but now he's just going to be the target. Victoria blinking outside. They get the lift onto the Magnus. Kaka, what's he got stolen? Nothing too useful. They're going to lose the secondary support. Boundless Strike coming through. The Doom now dead. Old Chicken on the run. He's being shackled up. If he dies once here, he might just end up dying twice. Hex coming off cooldown in 2 seconds time. Monkey King waiting right on top of him. Old Chicken going to turn and fight because he's got no other option, but Super just zaps him down. Keen Gaming... I don't know, they couldn't decide whether or not they wanted to walk into the Wukong's command. Like, if they just walked a little bit further in, then they would have canceled the grip on the DK, and he might have been able to just wait out his Blink Dagger cooldown and escape there. But instead, Team Root, now with 2 cores dead, 3 heroes, no buybacks available, and a double damage on this Monkey King. This could finally be their opportunity to claim a lane of Rax. No Radiant Glyph either. Kaka cutting away. Oh my god, Kaka cut the entire wave. Oh my god, Kaka is saving this game. He's even got the gem. His TP scroll is on cooldown. Alright, well, they've got a bottom wave anyway, but he buys a little bit of time. Oh my god, this double damage Monkey King is going to shred the towers. Okay, this is at least one lane, for sure. Look at this Monkey King go. Oh, they're pinging tier 4s. Team Root. Can they do it? The tier 4s are melting so damn quickly. Mass Serpent Wards are still on cooldown for 30 seconds. Do they even need it? Team Root go for the Jugular. They know that the Naga Siren popped back earlier. Alright, DK decides that he just has to fight. They get the Doom onto the Monkey King, but he's just focusing the building. Actually healing up now. He does get disarmed. Getting ticked down by this Dragon Knight RP. keeping the Monkey King alive. Can they finish him off? The Mass Serpent Wards finally come out. They actually had the Shadow Shaman selling items to buy the Aghanim Scepter. They've lost the Monkey King. Can the wards do it? That's the question. Kaka, he stole the Fiend's Grip. They're jumping around. They're trying to kill these Mass Serpent Wards. Thrown below half. The Naga's going to be up soon. 5 seconds to go. If she gets the song off, they should be able to finish off these wards. Yao still auto-attacking. Super gets the double. It's only Super left. Can he finish it? The song comes through, but they get it. Team Root. Oh, God. There is no way that that game should have been that close for them. They had such an amazing start with the Monkey King. The decision to go for end right there. They knew that the game was slowly being lost. Like, if the game kept going, they were done. They were so done. But instead, they get that last minute win. Oh my god. Whew. Okay, so with that, they may have kept their hopes alive here. That was their final game, so their final score is going to be 4 points. It might not be good enough, but there might also be some kind of tiebreaker scenario here between Keen, eHome, and Root. I think what they need is they need Keen to 2-0 eHome, and then they'll be tied with Keen, and then I guess that they would maybe play another game, or a best of 3 or something to determine that tiebreaker. But oh my god. All right, so that wraps it up, guys. I hope you enjoyed that last game. It was an exciting note to end on for today. That's going to be the end of my coverage for the Chongqing Major China qualifiers and the major in general. I'm done with qualifier casting. I'm not going to be back for any of the playoffs tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. You can find me on social media if you want to leave me any feedback. I'd very much appreciate it. Especially if you've got constructive criticism. I'd love to hear it, guys. Really would. But thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you go and watch some RNG versus FTD or some IG versus Vici Gaming. We're done for this stream, but the Dota's not done overall. And I will hopefully see you guys for some more Dota action sometime soon. Who knows? The minor qualifiers start right after this. So maybe I'll be back for some of that. But catch you guys sometime soon.